as I started trying to get my plane to fly, I started to realize that it's not very good at flying. It keeps either falling short or flying back around. And originally I thought it was the way I was throwing it, so I tried to change that. That didn't help. So I just come to the conclusion that my plane can't really fly more than 7 feet in front of it. It was, I want to say it's due to it not being symmetrical fully, but I also think there's some lack of skill on my end that caused it to fall flat on what I thought on what I thought it possible. So with this airplane, I expanded the wings and slimmed down the body to help increase lift. Now, this one performed a lot better than the last one, which makes me very happy. Because this one was actually able to go beyond the 7 foot the 7 foot gap, and it didn't really fail me in the sense of going backwards or hitting anything. So that by itself just made it my favorite. My new method of flying to test the rust was I picked up the wings and threw it a little harder this time. And what I can say for the most part from what I gathered from all the tests was it flew further. At the same time, it didn't really feel like it was doing better. But looking back at everything, I can see that it clearly was. Which makes me question how I was flying the other one. But it was doing its job. It made it further than other times. But after a bit, it started to fall flat. But it picked itself right back up. So I would. So what I did to enhance the weight was I added 2 paper clips, and what I would notice is it would frequently either nosedive or just hold in the air and fall quickly to the ground or the floor. And I came to the conclusion that it wasn't gonna work out because I think there's either two. So yeah, there's either two things: either having 2 paper clips on it was too much weight, or my placement of paper clips was went where they needed to be. So I had one at the near the tip and one at the back. I thought that would help counteract, but then it occurred to me that uh, what if I just needed 1 paper clip? So I tested that out. It didn't work out. So I want to say it's dependent on where I place it more or less than the weight. But once again, I would like to bring up that this is the same airplane that couldn't really make it past the given 7 feet. So I want to say it's a factor of it not being able to support the weight that I put on it and the weight not being in the correct area. So what I did to enhance the drag was I added 2 small flaps to the back of the wings, and I did this on the same airplane that I've been using for most of my tests because I wanted to keep it uniform and take as many variables as I can. Even if the plane wouldn't work, I wanted to still use the same one, so it wasn't too bad. So what I would do is I'll pick it up and I'd fly it out. And it was pretty much it was similar things to what I had with the paper clips, but it just wasn't everything I was wanting to get from it. Because I expected to be on a lesser level, and I guess to some extent it was. But I also feel that what was coming from it shouldn't have been possible with the flaps I added. So I think this just relates back to the plane just being bad. But at the same time, I do see an increase in it not making it past the 7 foot because beforehand there was some times where it would, but with the flaps at the end, it wouldn't make it.